Welcome back to NC Bass, and I'm Landon Moore. Today we're on Lake Norman. I was going to fish at the ramp a little bit, but all the lights are off on the ramp, making it a little difficult to back in. Try to get here early for shad spawn. Big tournament going out of Pinnacle. I did jump in the monthly. Next tournament is at Lake James, but I got 2 weeks until that. I'm hoping they'll bite topwater today. Sometimes this time of year you can catch them on topwater all day. My favorite way to fish, my absolute favorite way to fish is topwater. I mean, that's the reason I love bass fishing so much, is watch them company eat that. I mean, if catfish hit topwater, I'd probably catfish. Stripers, hybrids, they barely hit topwater. Sometimes they will though. Hopefully find a good shad spawn and find the fish feeding up. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. How's that? First cast fish. Can feel it. I really felt like I was gonna get one there. Golly, told you. I'm biggin' too. I mean, a biggin'. Is that a bass or a dang hybrid? First cast. I think I found me a good spot. It's got to be a giant if it's not a hybrid. I mean, I can't move this fish. Cause it's a dang striper. I caught a striper on a whopper plopper. Daggone it. Look at that. Are you kidding me? That definitely shows me there's a shad spawn here. Dang striper. I was wondering why he would not come up. Started thinking it might be a flathead. An actual striper. You guys see a couple of broken lines. People are like, that's a hybrid. No, look how long and narrow the fish is. And you can tell by the dorsal fin, it's not nearly as tall. But there's a lot of stripers have got washed down in this lake, guys. I don't know if people are secretly stocking them privately, but I think they're all washing down from, that's what everybody says at least. They wash down from Lookout. They stock Thick Area and Lookout with stripers like crazy, but look at that. A whopper plopper striper. I caught it the first cast. That spot has always got fish on it this time of year. I hope it's been about 5 years since I've caught a true striper from Norman, but they're definitely in here. Right with the sunrise. I'd get a good picture of them if I didn't. I know there's more bass out here. That means there's bait around for sure. I'm glad it's not a tournament, because I'd have been so disappointed. I thought I had a 21-inch spot on for sure. There was a shad spawn here at one point or another. I mean, absolutely hammered it. That was epic. There we go. Oh, there's bass here too. 2 casts and 2 fish. And he's tiny, but it's a fish. That's why I love this spot. I usually fish at the ramp a little bit, but without the lights, I didn't even try. And I was trying to get here before bass boats get here. Many times I put this spot on YouTube, you think it would suck by now, but it's a community hole. I don't have a secret spot, obviously, guys. I put them on YouTube. There we go. That might be a good one. Be another striper. That was up shallow though. I don't think that's a striper. It might just be hooked weird. Gotta be a spot. Another dang hybrid. Are you kidding me? Golly, they're taking away all the bass, I guess. It's a dang mean fish. Dude, not chill out. I gotta net him because it's crazy. Can't believe I'm catching stripers and hybrids. Man, he was on the bank too. I mean, I expect to catch these on a whopper plopper. I mean, on a walking bait, not a whopper plopper. Well, guys, they're fun. They're not going to count for the monthly, though. That's a hybrid. Everybody goes by the broken lines, but you see how they're taller, smaller mouth, half white bass, half striper. Wiper hybrids, whatever you want to call them. That's what they started stocking since 2010 in Lake Norman. Get nearly as big as striper. I wish we saw stripers. Stripers are fun to catch. I mean, even that one probably weighed more than the striper. The striper still fought harder. They fight like an ocean fish because they are. Oh my God. I bet you they will smash a Nessie. Big one would. And they're eating a little bait. Golly. That's a striper. Giant striper. Just nailed my Nessie but didn't get it. He pulled the tail. I mean, he pulled it and just didn't get hooked. Oh, he did mess my hook up. He pulled the hook, but he didn't get hooked. Camera's not going, guys. When fries over here, they started busting. 3 big ones blew up right here, and I finally got over here to it and threw my jerkbait over there and got one. I'm sure he's a hybrid. Let's just hope he's a giant spot, but I'll about bet money he's a hybrid. Got a little junior on too. So yeah, he's a hybrid, not even that big of one. Oh, that's a lot of fun, though. That's a little one. They are mean. You ain't gonna scoop these guys like you do bass, because they got sharp gill plates. Fins. Probably bent my hooks out. Although some of them are that size, I guess. There's not many shad spawning. A few shad spawning, and then they try to spawn, and then something blows them up, and they stop spawning. Which is, I'm not complaining. Usually, it's shad spawning everywhere, and nothing's even eating them. This is so much fun. These fish don't count, but it's still so much fun. I mean, that's why these guys are dangerous. I think people act like spots are dangerous. These hybrids are worse. The big striper would really be hard to unhook. I should quit messing with these guys and go try to catch bass while I can. My hook out. Just a little guy. Not even keeper. They gotta be 20 inches to keep now. I mean, just tiny. What is up with these tiny ones with the hybrids? Baby. Golly. Might be a better fish. I don't think so. Gotta get under. Oh, that one wasn't bad at all, man. 17 incher, let jump off. Dang. Well, there's some fish right up under the dock. That striper did bend my hook out, or that hybrid one. I didn't realize that. Dang, I need to change hooks. Golly. First cast, what am I stuck on? First cast of the popper. God, I hooked my dang. Oh, he's not big, but God, he blast. Man, I thought it was a giant. Yeah, they're just not getting the whopper ploppers. I'm gonna throw a popper, especially as I get further back to these pockets. These fish might be garden fry. There's two on the buzzbait. That's why I throw a whopper plopper though, because he's got bluegill in his mouth. Not big enough to even put in the monthly. Oh my God, there's a, golly, that little spot tried to eat it. Like he was a big one. Got him. Oh, are you kidding me? Am I dumb? Oh my God, this fish is aggressive. Look at this. Oh, he's garden fry. Got him that time. Good Lord, this fish is crazy. Oh, he's gonna rip my tail off and everything else. He's garden fry, that's why he's acting nuts. He thinks my jig's trying to eat his babies. That sucks so bad I can't even hook him. There he is again, still trying to eat it. Look at this. I mean, I can't even hook him somehow. I mean, can I finally hook this fish? I guess not. What is wrong with this thing? There's a little one. Of course I lost him. He wouldn't have helped anyways. It will bite a wacky rig. He's probably garden fry on that pole. There's a nice one on the bed back here. Bluegills on beds, shad spawning, and largemouth are still on beds. It should be a good day, but I think later in the afternoon the shade dock bite's gonna get a lot better. I think I'm gonna go back out to the main lake, try to catch spots, and then later go for, I'm not gonna go in the back of these pockets yet for largemouth. Wait till it gets a little bit later in the afternoon. Well guys, you missed it. I just hooked a snapper turtle. Sound just like a giant largemouth. I thought it was hooked weird. I was like, why is it fighting so weird? Because I hooked a dang snapper turtle. There it goes, yes. And there goes my good hook out on there. How in the world? Man, I wish the camera was going. I thought I had a 6-pound largemouth. I mean, it even sounded like one. I was looking over here when it bit, so. That's what it did to my hook. God, I thought I hooked a giant. There's one. Looks like a good one too. Stay hooked. Stay hooked. Be a good one. God, I can't catch anything today. It's not. How did you throw my dang horn? He's not big. Just a little mad largemouth. Finally landed the fish. I've lost the last 2 fish on the wacky rig, which were hours apart. It's 10 o'clock. The sun's trying to peek out, but he's probably on the bed. There's a lot of pooping. It's been a slow day. Everybody else is catching them in the monthly, but just not me. I don't know what's going on with the camera, guys, but there's a little tiny one. If he was on the bed or not, on the wacky rig. Went to the Cinco. I put bait fuel in my bag of my batons and they're sliding off the VMC O-ring, like even VMC crossover ring. If I'm gonna catch a fish, or somehow sliding it off. So, I guess putting bait fuel on your worms is not a good idea if you want to keep the O-ring on, because it makes them really slippery. There's always one down there. It's not big. Always one there though. Tiny. Don't take more. Don't take more one, please. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Can't believe they won't bite topwater. It's cloudy, little breeze. I've tried and tried to make these fish bite topwater. Just let the fish docks, fish mooring. Cast, same spot. These are not going to help me though. That's what I expect to catch out a little deeper. I thought the big fish should still be up pretty shallow. But they're probably feeding at night. Now they're just relaxing. Oh dang. They'll bite the wacky rig if you let it fall forever. I mean, these docks are loaded with this size tiny fish. They're all post-spawn, little dinks. I feel like I need to go up real shallow to catch a big fish, I guess. I don't know. Got him. Bed fish. Got too close. He ain't huge, but... Oh, that's a spot. Thought for sure there'd be a largemouth back here. Spots for bedding up that shallow. Well, that explains why he wasn't spooked. Every largemouth's been so spooky. He's not big either. He looked way bigger in the water. He's blind in one eye. On the baton. They're not 16, I ain't gonna measure them. Really need fish over 18 inches. Oh, I thought that was a bluegill. Tiny little back. Look at all these bluegill back here. I'm just looking for beds now, guys. I'm not catching anything. There's a tiny little largemouth. There's not many fish left on beds, but I'm running out of time here. It just poured down rain. And you think the brim are about to spawn. You think the bass would feed up on the brim? I don't know where the bass are. They gotta be deep, but the fish I'm catching deep are tiny. I'm just trying to catch a largemouth. If I can catch one fish over 18 inches, I'd be happy. Oh my God. That thing is huge. What's up with these dirt spots right there? Is that a carp or a bass? Please tell me that thing's garden fry. It ain't gonna bite now if it didn't bite the first time. Is that a bass? Good Lord, dude, there's no way. That's a 6-pounder. Guys, do you see that? That is a gigantic bass. I thought that had to be a catfish. Did you guys get a good look at it? Skinny, post-spawn. Oh my. That was like a 22-incher for sure. Giant. I mean giant. Definitely not gonna bite now. I had in the back, there's 2 fry garters back there. One of them's like a 18.5, 19-incher. The other one's probably like 17.5, and I could not get either one of them to bite. I mean, I messed with that 17.5 for a while. He acted like he was gonna bite. Oh, there's brim beds right here. That's why that bass is over. Oh my gosh, I should have threw my popper. I was just on a popper. I could have maybe caught that giant. I mean, that bass was huge. There's a fish. Be a big one, maybe. Not bad. Finally, something. First person to catch him, look at his mouth. How am I losing my worm every time? Skinny guy, I bet he's garden fry. I've never seen fish so hard to catch. They're garden fry. Like, I've seen a few that just will not bite nothing. And sometimes they're a little difficult, but they're not as difficult as they are today. I was on the baton. It's 4 o'clock. Oh my God, say that and then I just hook a big one. Get off that pole. Please stay hooked, fish. That's gotta be a good one. Got to be a good one. Another bait gone. It's really not even that big. They feel huge on a pole, but I bet he was garden fry too. And the way this fish is fighting, they just threw up a plastic worm. You would think that was at least an 18-incher. At least. I mean, of course they feel big when they're wrapped on a pole, but camera is going right. Thought that was a giant. Not big. Well guys, storm ran me off the lake. Finally caught 2 okay fish at the very end. I mean, it was a really tough day. Started out great with the striper and the hybrid. Really made the wrong decisions. Tried to go largemouth fishing. Found some big largemouth, just couldn't give them a bite. For next week, I think it'll be a lot better. I'll probably come back to Lake Norman next week. You know, I should practice for lake games, but the week after will be a tournament of lake games. Probably just gonna go up there and wing it. Hopefully I can catch some big ones next week, but thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on MC Bass.